Hey guys, I haven't uploaded my jaw. Hold on, my jaw's a little bit. Okay, I haven't uploaded in just a few days, so I kind of lost my streak, but it's good, fine, because I'm making videos again. So I want to talk about my skin issues. So if I had this thing called well, I don't know, atopic or eczema, I don't know which one to call it, but I have that. Okay, it makes me itch, like really itchy, and also, I'm pretty much allergic to almost anything. To simply put it, right? You have these things called allergy cells, right? It reacts to your whatever, right? So every time you eat something, you have a reaction to it. Some people, like, yeah, if you eat something that you're allergic to, you have a reaction, right? Either if you're a cat allergy, you know, you become itchy, your nose starts running, and you're start whatever, right? Imagine that, but I have a reaction to pretty much everything. Well, like eating wise, it's fine. Like everything is fine because I have a reaction. It's just barely anything, right? Like mainly my surroundings, mainly dust and dogs and cats and everything. Okay, everything. So you have allergy cells, right? And I am almost allergic to everything. That's because here's the thing: everyone is allergic to dust. Everyone's allergic to things that I'm allergic to. It's just the difference with me is I have a normal amount of allergy cells. Let's say this for example. You have let's say you have 100 allergy cells, right? And every time you lose one, you regain one. So you have a constant 100 level of allergy cells. I have a million. That's the best way to put it, if I'm being honest. And so that's what makes my skin condition really bad. Now, back then, every morning I used to wake up with that skin in and a bunch of shit in my nails because I scratch in the night. And here's the thing, in the night I'm not really aware of that I'm scratching myself, so I'm just kind of constantly just scratching myself. I don't notice it. So I've been living with this my entire life for the longest time. So I will occasionally get these weird itch attacks, right? Where I just become uncontrollably itchy and I have to scratch it. If I don't, it's like really, if I don't itch myself, it's like someone's tickling you constantly. It doesn't go away. It never goes away. And it sucks. I hated it because like on my face, all these scabs and scratches, all of my body, all these scabs and just scars everywhere. Yeah, it was really bad. I know that people were worse, but my case is also pretty bad. And then until 2 years ago, actually it's been 2 years. Exactly 2 years ago from now, to this February 4th. Yeah, so it's been like pretty much a year. So a year, no, 2 years. 2 years ago, my skin doctor was like, hey yo, there's a new treatment that you can do. I'm like, yeah, bet, right? And then, you know, the injection treatment. Oh yeah, but it's an injection treatment. That's what really got me thinking. All right, I'm like, I'm really bad with sharp pain. Like dull pain, yeah, fine. Like no problem. But if it's if it's sharp pain, I cannot do it. And to basically explain what the injection treatment does is it lowers the count of your allergy cells production, or I think it blocks it out. I forgot what it does, but the more you do it, your body adapts to it, and then that it becomes permanent. So my million goes down to like 500,000. That's a huge difference. I know it's not a million, by the way. It's not a million. I'm just saying as an example, as an easier example to explain. And when he said injection, like those are terrifying words, words of terror, right? So I'm like, okay, okay. I thought about it, and I'm like, no, right? No. The treatment, you have to inject yourself with something with once every 2 weeks. It's a pen type. You have to do it yourself, right? So I'm like, hell nah, hell nah. So And then my mom made me a little deal, saying if I do the treatment for a year, she will buy me a computer on the spot. So like the next week I'll have a new computer. And the thing is, I couldn't say no because, and during that point in time, I needed, I needed a new computer because my new current computer was already like really broken. My game is so loud. Yeah, but I needed a new computer. Like my computer was kind of like slow and outdated and all that. So I needed a new computer. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do it for a year, but just a year. And then so I started the treatment. Uh, so it was once every yeah, but I did get the computer. This computer I'm currently using right now. It is the best computer I've ever had in my entire life. It's so freaking good. I've had it for like 2 years now. It's great. It's awesome. So eventually, right, the first 2 shots I did at the doctor's place. Of course, I didn't like it. It hurt. I was like, yeah, I can bear it for a year. Well, let me just get this guy real quick. And eventually, right, I had to do it at home. You know, I have my mom help me do it because I cannot do it. I can't trust myself to do it because I don't know. I feel like I'll mess it up and stuff. So, my mom, did it a few times. Yeah, it hurt a lot every time. I mean, it hurt a lot, pretty much. Actually, most of the time it hurt quite bad. But I'm like, okay, I can't just give up on it, right? And there's this one time, I forgot when this was. I know this was summer 2024, actually 2025, 2024. I think 2024. And I did it, right? And then I didn't feel a single thing. There's two theories on why this happened. Either it didn't hit a nerve, because I did it on my thigh, which there's apparently actually a lot of nerves there, so I eventually changed it to a different spot. But at the time, I think it didn't hit a nerve, or either it was some sort of adrenaline, which adrenaline wouldn't really make a lot of sense, but whatever, right? Like, yeah, to this day I still think that's kind of weird, but I still wish that would happen again, but too bad, right? Too bad. And then there was another time where I messed up. My mom was gonna do it, right? But I wasn't ready, so I like slapped that out of her hand, right? This was like not me controlling myself. This is like I don't know what made me do that. But I slapped it out, right? And the syringe came out. Graphic warning, by the way. The syringe came out just a bit, and I did it so fast that it scratched my thigh just a little bit. Of course, a bit of blood came out, but I was fine. There's actually a scar still to this day. It's not like it's a very thin scar, but it's there. And then yeah, those are the two main things that happened. Every single time I hated it. And the funny thing about this is I used the shot as kind of like a checkpoint thingy, if you know what I mean. Let's say, right, it's Monday, right, and next weekend I have to go watch a movie, right, but I don't have the shot, so like I'm like, yay, right? But the next week, which I do have the shot after that week, I like I schedule like something that's fun before the day, so it's like a cycle, I don't know. I just did that because, yeah, just why not, right? Yeah, because I wanted to do something fun before, I did a shot, which it's my way of distracting myself from it. That's what I did most of the time. And then after a year, I was done with it. It was January or February 2025. I did a blood test, and my count, for example, it was 1 million before, but now it's like at 500,000. Like I said, it was good progress. And the thing is, there was a huge difference because every morning I would have a bunch of shit in my nails. I didn't have that anymore. My face was all messed up with all those scratches. That didn't exist anymore. My skin was clean. and I didn't these scratch attacks happen like once every 3 weeks. It stopped happening. There was a huge difference in my skin condition stuff. So, you know, I realized like, damn, this is actually like a huge difference. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it for another year. So the second year started. It just went for the same thing. And then I did it for 10 months, and the 10 months that went by, my doctor told me, hey man, sup buddy boy, hey, there's a new treatment, called Epiglisse. So I'm like, okay, sure. And the special thing with this one is it's once a month. It's a once a month, dude. So I'm like, I took it immediately. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude. And so the first shot I did it at home. So the last one, the first one I did is called Dupixent or Dupixent. I don't know which one's called. It was like a pen type. You place it and the thing is like a spring lock just goes in, right? Spring lock, ha ha ha, Afton. Anyways, so that's how it went. All right, I did it and I was like, okay, the pain was kind of like a little bit better, but it still hurt, obviously. And then another month went by, and I did it again. Another month went by, and I did it again, and we come to now. I've done 3 of those injections, and in total I've done like what 12 times 2, which is like 24, 24. You do the calculation. I'm not gonna do it. Once every 2 weeks for 2 years, and plus 3 injections. That's a lot of injections, and I'm gonna be honest. It's to me it's worth it. And at the beginning I was like, oh, I'm gonna regret this so bad. Like I'll be done with this for a month. Or I mean, not a month, a year. I was like, I'm never doing this again. Yeah, I take that back. I really take that back. And the thing is, if you're in America, healthcare ain't cheap. If you know that, healthcare ain't cheap at all. And in America, these shots, even in Japan too, these shots, $150 per injection. It's not crazy, and because I'm under 18, um, the shots are a lot cheaper. I'm not saying cheaper, free. They are free. They're covered by the government. So the shot has made a super like big difference in my life, and I don't plan on stopping. Well, I do plan on stopping when until I'm 18, but I think I'm gonna continue the treatment until I'm 18, which is I turn 18 this year, so another 8 months to go. Yeah, that's all I got to say.